Imagine being 12 years old and waking up to discover that tonight could be your last at home. Kuundi warriors came without warning. No drums, no sirens, no mercy. Under the cover of darkness, within minutes, homes would burn, families would scatter. Koya village night was alive with simple joy and laughters around cooking fire. Stories were told under the stars, and children never wanted to leave their games. As lanterns went off, families went to sleep and peace settled over the community. The village was settling into sleep when the first warning arrived. Not a drum, not a shout, just the distant glow of torches moving through the darkness. House by house, fear spread faster than fire. Families looked from their windows. Dogs barked wildly. Mothers gathered their children. No one knew how much time remained. Meanwhile, Amina and her mother hurriedly prepare to leave the village. Outside, shouting grows louder and danger creeps closer. As fear grips her heart, Amina realizes that leaving tonight may be her family's only chance to survive. Under the cover of darkness, they slip out of their home in silence, moving carefully between shadows, and they run into the forest. Just moments after Amina and her family disappear into the dark forest, the warriors reach their home. One of the warriors spots a flickering light moving between the trees at a distance in the forest. The warriors began to go after Amina and her family. Their escape was no longer a secret, they were now being hunted. Hidden behind the trunk of a giant tree, the warriors searched the darkness around them. Light swept across the forest. The warriors moved on, never knowing the frightened family was hiding just a few feet away. As soon as the warriors disappeared into the darkness, Amina and her family left the giant tree. They didn't stop to look back, pushing through the thick bush. Here they could now hear the sound of the roaring river. They reached the riverbank. Amina looked at the rushing water in fear. Her mother noticed a wooden boat partially hidden among the reeds. The sounds of the pursuing warriors echoed through the forest behind them. Amina's mother quickly spotted a long wooden pole lying near the riverbank. Grabbing it with both hands, she stretched as far as she could toward the small boat drifting near the opposite edge of the river. She pulled it closer and closer until it finally reached the shore. Limbed aboard, the moment they pushed away from the bank, the powerful current seized the boat. Amina held her brother tightly, her heart racing, while her mother struggled to keep them steady against the harsh river's force. Just as the boat disappeared into the darkness, one of the warriors burst through the trees and reached the riverbank. The warrior's eyes followed the boat drifting farther down the raging river. They were already beyond his reach. Behind him, their village burned. Ahead of them, an uncertain future waited. But one thing was certain: Amina and her family had escaped. A long and frightening journey. The boat drifted peacefully beneath the moonlit sky. Exhausted, they rested quietly in the boat. As the sun rose, they reached the riverside safe and the terrible night was over.